Okay. So good evening, guys. Welcome to the functional testing classes. Okay, we are not teaching only functional testing classes. We are dealing with the ISTQB certification foundation level course also. Okay, and we have our own channel. Okay, MGMIT Training Solution. Please subscribe it. You will get all the notifications, all the uploaded video recording. If you have any new requirements, whatever we have, any updates, we will share it in the through channel only. Okay, please subscribe it. Okay, so this is our first session for functional testing. So I just want to give a brief introduction about the functional testing. Okay. 1 second, guys. So in our functional testing, okay. So first of all, anyone knows what is testing? Anyone have any idea what is functional testing or software testing? Have any idea? Whatever that is valid or invalid, okay, please speak up. If you have any knowledge on that, any idea on that? Say yes or no.
Testing readiness of
Something fishy with your audio, Sai Sandeep. You're completely breaking.
Sir, while launching any app, whether it is any app regarding Android, whatever, you will use some sort of, for example, a UI for railways, like username, password. You will write so and so, so and so. It's a typical case, sir. So it will give some sort of dialog box, a prompt box. Password is incorrect. So we will use n number of this thing, passwords, and we will give a, I mean to say, result in a software world. But in, for example, if you want to launch a new vehicle, then you will conduct QA, quality and assurance. Likewise, sir, like it's how its engine is performing under, I'm degree 50 degrees Celsius, minus 20 degrees Celsius. In the same way, we will use it, I'm to say, before launching any app, performance testing, I'm to say,
whatever
my answer.
Testing, right?
Vague definition.
Yeah, that's a real, yes, that a good examples. Whatever, that's absolutely correct. Okay, whatever we are launching or whatever we are purchasing, whatever in the market is there, that has to be tested. Okay, testing is we have in different ways. Okay, so in coming to IT industry, we have software testing, automation, performance, security, different types of testing. So when coming to pharma or automobile, there are different types of testing there also. Okay, so testing is something whether the product is working perfectly as per the requirements or not. That is, can say simply testing. Okay, so we'll teach more on this. Okay, I like your answer, Jacob, and also I like you the way how you came front and spoke up. Okay, that's the good thing. Okay, so everyone, so whether Jacob said about this true or not, that's not a mandatory. You have to speak up. Okay, whether it is right or wrong, don't mind. Okay. Okay, so what is our agenda of this software testing? Okay, so whoever, wow, there is some prerequisites. Okay, prerequisites to do some software testing. So what are the requirements that you have to need it to become a tester? Okay, so in order to join anywhere, okay, there is a 15 years of full-time education. Okay, well, okay, whenever who wants, like let's say example like Soumya is a fresher. She recently passed out from the BTech, so she has 15 years of complete education, so she is eligible for that. Okay, and here we have to study only related to CSE or IT related courses, not that anyone who have graduated, okay, any person, like whether it is a BTech, like or in BTech engineering, like mechanical or electrical, whatever the stream they have chosen, anyone can choose do this software testing. Any person, there is no education, means the education qualification is that he or she has to be a graduate. Okay, but whatever they're in the stream, that's not a matter. Anyone, okay, whether it is IT graduates or non-ITs, anyone can do it, perform this career in the software testing. And mainly, like even like in the screen share, I'm sharing that housewives who want to start a restart career after a break. Okay, like some people will take break after their marriage. Okay, and after children, they want to start their career in IT. They can also choose this. Anyone who wants to switch their career to IT, they can. Okay, but the precondition is there should be a minimum graduation. Okay, graduation is must and should be important. Okay, and why to choose software testing as a career? That is also, and so why is means testing as a career means in IT industries, you heard about developers, testers, and all, right? So one person cannot complete all these tasks like development and testing activities, right? So in order to overcome that, there is a two room, like a two departments, one is development department and testing department. So developer cannot completely test the whole application or whole functionality. Okay, so he can test up to his own code. Okay, but he cannot test beyond that. So for that, we need a professional testers. That is the reason there is a separate in the software testing. And there are different types of testing areas. One is functional testing, automation, performance, mobile, security, IoT testing. So functionality testing means something, whatever the application you are using, like for suppose WhatsApp or Facebook, that is a one type of application. Okay, you can test simply without using any tools. Okay, simply with your hand, you can test that. Okay, that is functional testing or manual testing. Automation testing means it is something we need to write the code. Okay, for suppose if you want to test a Facebook like login page, okay, username and password, and once you click on the submit button, you have to see whether that is I'm able to log into the application. Okay, that we are doing manually. Okay, if I'm doing manually, like today I did, tomorrow I did, day after tomorrow I did, I'm doing everything in the manual only. Okay, I'm using my hands entering something. But in order to save some time doing regular this type of works, we have to write some scripts to execute automatically. Okay, just we click on a button like run, the automation scripts will do the rest of the testing. So there we have to write some codes like using Python or Java, like Python means PyTest and Selenium means Java, Cucumber means C#. Okay, there are different automation tools in the market. Okay, whoever wants to choose their career in the automation, they can. And one more thing is next is performance testing. This is completely a non-functionality testing. Okay, here also, here this is completely non-functional testing. Automation and functional testing comes under the functional, and non-functional is performance testing, security testing. These are comes under the non-functional, because here we won't test the functionality, we'll test the only the how much the application is taking load. Okay, if like some lakhs of people has hit the same, like let's say example IRCTs, everyone have idea on the IRCTs, right? So during the Tatkal time, okay, like thousands of people will log into the application. So at the time the application is working as per our requirement or not. These type of things we will test in the performance testing. So mobile testing, this is completely different. So you have to test the only mobile applications, okay, using some Android or Mac. Okay, so here also you can do manual as well as the automation. Automation will use Appium. This is one of the famous tool. Appium can test in the automation. Security testing is a completely different. Okay, this is also non-functional testing. Like say example, like if I am logging to my banking application, okay, you by copying the same URL, okay, whenever you log into the banking application, by copying that URL, and you can, whether you can, some person can copy that URL and can access in the system, means it should not accept that. Okay, so this type of conditions also we have to test. That is okay, that is one thing. Okay, IoT testing is Internet of Things. This is completely a different technology that we can talk later. Okay, what is IoT? And right till 2019, the software testing market is up to $40 billion. Okay, so and the testing market is also growing as per the Sagar result. It's growing over 6% and above from the next 5 years. Okay, that is the brief introduction about the software testing. And next, and my class, okay, like functional testing or manual testing, generally I will take for 30+ hours. Okay, it's up to from minimum 30 classes I will take, and beyond, it's based on the persons who wants to learn more, they can take up to. But for now, okay, it's 30+ means I will take 40 hours, okay, of classes for this batch, because we are providing training on the ISTQB level certification also. So I will take more than minimum 40 classes for this batch. Okay, that till those who want to go for a ISTQB certification. Okay, if you guys don't want to go, then we can up to go for 30 classes. Okay, those who want to go for certification can go up to 30 plus hours. Okay, and one more thing is, you don't see these things. Okay, and here from functional testing, we no need to have any programming knowledge. Okay, you don't want to learn any Java, any language, software language, any application language like Java, Python. You don't need to depend on any languages. Okay, simply just you have a positive and negative mindset, that is enough to do a functional testing. Okay, or manual testing, whatever, both are same one. Okay, so you don't need to require any programming skills. Okay, the basic thing you want to know is you have to think in the positive way. Okay, that's the only the basic. And there is one more thing, like there is at least you should know about the database also. You should know minimum knowledge. Okay, that is what is that we can see later in the classes. Okay, and so during our class, okay, I will tell in the 4 modules. One is first module we complete in minimum 7 to 10 days. Okay, that is software testing concept. I will tell completely testing concepts. Okay, in the first phase. Okay, and in the second phase we'll work on any real-time applications. Okay, we'll work on the any real-time application that you can come up. Real-time means whatever there in the markets. Okay, in the market. Okay, whatever there. Okay, we'll work on that. Okay, like hands on the project means how to write the test cases or how to execute those test cases. All these things we can discuss in the under module 3. And module 4 is completely agile tools. Okay, the most important tool which are using in the current industries. Okay, current IT industry, Jira. Okay, we can discuss on the Jira also. I will show you that how to create test cases, how to use Jira tool. Okay, that also I will tell. And fourth is API testing. Okay, that is also API testing. I will take 3 or 4 classes on the API testing, how to write the test cases for API testing, how to test the API testing. And sorry for that, I did not modify this PPT. And the fifth module is, we have fifth one is that is ISTQB certification foundation level. Okay, we'll talk on that. And one more thing, every week. Okay, every week, like it'll take hardly 4 to 5 weeks. So every week we'll conduct a assessment to you guys, like we will conduct an exam to you guys. Okay, we'll conduct a exam based on the classes happen for the first week. Okay, so you have to write that exam. Okay, don't feel that if you get less marks also, we can discuss on that where you are lacking and all. Okay, you have to write it. Okay, that is one thing. And this is the core structure in the module 1. Okay, I will teach about all these things, not only this. Okay, don't think I will teach only these things. Okay, we'll teach beyond this. Okay, because of this page structure, I can't add more thing. Okay, but whatever there in this here, okay, the concept SDLC, STLC, QA, QC, static verification, different white box testing, different types of testings, I will teach here. Okay, all the concepts will be done in the first phase. Okay, in the module 1. Okay, clear? So I can teach more than that. Okay, you will get to know at the end. Okay, in the second one, as I said, right, how to analyze the requirements, how to prepare a scenarios, a test plan, a test data, test cases. Okay, all these things we can cover in the while we are doing some hands-on experience on the real-time project. Okay, that is. And third module is Jira tool. Okay, how to create a defect life cycle, severity, priority, all these things we'll discuss in the Jira. Okay, and last is at the end, I will teach about the APIs, how APIs, what is the API, okay, what types of APIs, how to test with using the Postman. We are using the Postman tool, how to test with all these things we can discuss at the end. And the module 4. Okay, and one more thing again I am saying, if we are good at module 1 and 2, then only I will go into the module 3. Otherwise I won't go to the module 3 until you guys are aware of these things. Okay, until then I cannot go. Okay, I cannot simply go and teach every day these things, and whether you are getting or not, that I don't care. Okay, you have to learn all these things, until you are each and every person in my batch, in this batch, okay, in this batch, I will ask each and everyone, if you are okay in middle, I will keep some assessments, and I will ask you to share the screen and observe the testing and the execution. So until you are clear on everything, then only I will go to the next modules. Okay. Without you are clearing on this, without you are not getting anything on this, I don't go to the next module. This is my strict rule. Okay. I will follow this. Okay. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. Let's start. So we are learning the software testing. Okay, we are learning the software testing, but we are learning something, but we should know what is that, right? So what is software? So we are dealing with the software testing, but we should have some idea on the software. Any guesses, or anyone knows the answer, or anyone want to tell about what is software, they can please feel free to say whether it is valid answer or not. That's don't worry. Anyone have any idea on the software? What is software? Jaker, we could not hear you.
Now you can.
Yes.
Now was audible.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, it's a instruction getting a required. This is set result. Hello.
You said something, but your voice is break.
Hello. Size.
No. Your voice is breaking. Okay, keep hold on like that for some time. Let give chance to others. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sai Sandip, I don't ask you because today you are facing some audio issues. Okay. But tomorrow, please rectify those issues. HI. Say something. Okay. So అందుకని ఏంటంటే రేపు ఏదో చూసి చదువుకొని వచ్చి రేపు చెప్పమంటలేదు. ఓకే, వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఐడియా ఆన్ ద సాఫ్ట్వేర్, ప్లీజ్ స్పీక్ అప్. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రాంగ్, ఓకే, యూ విల్ లెర్న్ సంథింగ్. ఇక్కడ మనం వచ్చేది అంతే, మనకేం రాకపోతే తెలుసుకోవాలి అంతే, నేర్చుకోవాలి, వెళ్ళిపోవాలి అంతే. అందుకన్నా అది నీకు నీ మైండ్లో ఏదో ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు చెప్పాలని ఉంది, కానీ చెప్పడం కొంచెం నర్వస్ ఫీల్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, అదే ఆ ఫీలింగ్స్ బయటకు వచ్చేసి అంటున్నాను. అందుకనే అది రైటో రాంగో చెప్పేసి, రాంగ్ అయితే చెప్తే, రైట్ అయితే వెళ్ళంట అంతే. ట్రై లైక్ దిస్. ఓకే, ఇలా ట్రై చేస్తూ ఉంటుంటే మీకు ఉన్న నర్వస్ అన్న ఫీలింగ్ అనేది పోద్ది. ఫస్ట్ ఏంటంటే కొంతమంది స్టేజ్ ఫియర్ ఉంటుంది, కొంతమందికి ఒకేలా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడితే అంద ముందు అడితే కొంచెం ఫీల్ ఉంటుంది. ఈ ఫీల్స్ అన్ని మనం కూడా పోగొట్టాలి. అట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది క్లాస్ మాకు ఇవన్నీ వెళ్ళిపోవాలి, అసలు ఇవన్నీ మన దగ్గర రాకూడదు. ఓకే, అందుకే అంట రోజు నేను ఏం చేస్తానంటే డైలీ ఫస్ట్ 10 minutes ఇదే నా పని, ఇదే ఇంట్రాక్షన్. ఓకే, ఐ హ్యావ్ టు సే సంథింగ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. అలా చేయడం వల్ల అంటే మీకున్న ఫీల్ అనేది పోద్ది. ఓకే, నా ఒపీనియన్. అంటే నేను ఫస్ట్ దట్ స్టేజ్ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడి ఆ స్టేజ్ బయటకు రావడానికి కూడా ఇదే, ఇలాగ ఏదో రైట్ రాంగ్ ఏదో వాగేసేవాడిని అంతే, అట్లా పోదు. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు సే యూ కెన్ సే, I don't force you. Okay. So I will tell. Okay, so what is software? Okay, software is basically a set of programs which will perform set of tasks. Okay, this can be developed by certain developers using multiple tools based on the customer requirements. Multiple tools means like they can develop using the Java, Python, Cucumber, C#, whatever the language in the market. Okay, anything. So software is something like a set of programs. Okay, software is something like a set of programs. Like say for suppose if you want to use Facebook application, okay, it's a complete set of some programs. Okay, multiple programs has been written for that. Okay, all this combining of these programs, okay, become a good software now. Okay, for suppose, okay, let me draw a small diagram. Okay, don't mind, I'm not a good artist. Okay, let's assume this is a bank. Okay. Let's say it's an IT industry. Okay, IT company. Okay. Okay. So for suppose a bank is a customer and they want to automate their daily task, what they are doing manually. Let's say example in previous days, okay, in our ancient days, there is no online banking or no softwares. Okay, whenever our fathers, like during our fathers' time, okay, at that time, daily they will go to bank and they will give some amount. They will withdraw, they will keep there and they will write the record in the books. Right? Previously, it was happened like that. But okay, let's assume in that way. Okay, the bank has whatever they're doing the manual job, like entering into the books and all, right? They are making some records. Okay, now the bank has approached some IT company. Let's say again any IT company like TCS, Wipro, whatever the industries. Okay, they came, bank people came to the IT industry. They will give some requirements. What is the requirements, boss? We are doing these tasks manually daily, so we needed some software to automate all these things. Like if some person gave deposit some money, so I will just enter in the system. Okay, and it should be saved. Whenever they will deposit, withdraw the money, okay, I will just enter the details in the system. That should be automatically updated. Okay, they will come like that. Okay, so they will say something like, so they will approach the IT industries, and IT industry what they will do. So for this, they will approach IT company and they will communicate with each other about all the process on their day-to-day work. So they will first decide the budget and time. Once the customer is agreed with the time and budget, okay, then they will do certain proposal agreement. Okay, so the customer, like customer here in the sense bank, okay, whether the bank or IT industry, they will come to an agreement with certain budget and with certain time. Okay, if they agree on that, okay, if they agree on that, so they need a software which will do in their company anything. Okay, like bank agrees and IT company industry, they will do some agreement between them. Like, so boss, I want my software by end of this year or within 1 year. They will allocate some budget to the company. Okay, IT company will prepare the software and release to the bank within the stipulated time. Okay, these things will be happen during the discussions while taking the requirements from the customer. Okay, not only in the IT industries, okay, not only in the software industries, anything. If you want to develop and deliver to the market, it should go through certain process. Okay, it should go through certain processes. So simply like the bank came and IT industry, simply they can they are giving some requirements, we cannot deliver as per their requirements, right? There is some process, there is some process to deliver that product or software to the bank. We need to follow some process. Okay, there is some process, not only for this IT industries. Okay, for let's say take example of pharma industries. Okay, they want to create a medicine, they want to release a medicine. What they will do, they will calculate the formulas, they will calculate the material, and then they will do manufacturing that, and they will test, and then they will release to the market, right? They will also follow some process. Okay, here also, okay, in the here also in the IT industry also will follow some process. What the process is? Next, SDLC. Okay, the process is SDLC. What is SDLC? Note down. Okay, these things: software development life cycle process. Okay, SDLC is software development life cycle. Okay, so the here also will follow SDLC process. Okay, so the end-to-end process, like from where it begins and where it ends, all the complete step-by-step process is called SDLC process. What is SDLC process? The complete end-to-end process from like from where it begins, from the beginning to and like releasing to the customer, all the complete step-by-step. Okay, process called SDLC process. Okay, so in this process, the software will go certain stages. Like in the SDLC, we will go certain process like first level, okay, uh, second level, okay, so on, so etc. up to, okay, some process will go. Okay, what are the levels? Okay, and the first level is requirements level. Okay, the second is designing level. Next is coding level. Next is testing. Deployment or maintenance. Okay, there are different levels. Okay, all these levels are part of SDLC level. So in order to follow the SDLC like end-to-end means, first the thing is we need to get requirements. After the requirements, we need to design how that requirements will go. Okay, once the designing level is done, we have to start working on the coding. Okay, the development has to be using some coding language. After coding is done, we have to test that software application. After that, once the testing is complete, then we'll release that to the deployment or maintenance level, means that we are releasing the product or software to the customer. Okay, we need to follow this process. Okay, here in SD also we have different process models. Okay, like agile, waterfall, okay, spherical, spiral model. There are different models. Okay, we'll discuss one by one slowly. Okay, so software will go through certain stages like requirement, design, coding, testing, and deploying, right? So here it will start. Okay, here it will start from the customer, will get the outcome, and then completely known as SDLC. Okay, it talks about complete phases, all the phases of software development activities. Okay, and in each and every phase there are different team involved. Okay, and different activities they will perform. Okay, in each and every level, like in the requirements level, PMs will follow. Okay, and the design level, architects will follow, and the coding level, development team will involve, the testing level, testing team, QA people will involve in the deployment, or there is a DevOps team will involve. Okay, there are different teams will involve in each and every level. Okay, so and here is the testing is one of the phase in entire development process. Okay, in SDLC process. So testing here will come into picture at this level. Okay, will come into this. So testing is one of the process, and it is crucial phase of the SDLC process. So software is a collection of programs, and if you want to develop a software to the customer, we need to go certain process that is called as SDLC process. Okay, SDLC process means software development life cycle process. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.